much for being here today. Welcome, welcome. This is our annual meeting and grant awards today, and we normally have this in the evening, so we kind of changed things up a little bit this year to kind of match everything else this year. It's been a little different, hasn't it? And honestly, we got here this morning, there was no power. We said, well, what's new, right? We'll just make it work. And then the power came on, and so all is good. So I would like to start off this morning by thanking Grace Bible Church for allowing us to meet in this beautiful facility. And Meanne, are you in the room? Okay, we have something for you. And Tim is back there making all the magic happen. He's in the room in the back there. So thank you all for that. I also want to thank Sydney Decker. She's sitting back there with all the computers and the cameras. And Sydney has made our year go for us. All those videos you saw, she's the girl. She's made it all work for us. Thank you. The other people I'd like to thank is Cook Walden Davis Funeral Home. Tina Tips, are you in the audience? There she is. Thank you, Tina. Cook Walden provided all those yummy treats you all had this morning, and we appreciate it very much. And I think I heard somebody say Tina might join. So we hope. Okay, Katie Quinn has a basket of goodies that we're going to draw for, I think, here. And the lady that created that basket's with her.
Everybody loves a drawing, right? So I'd like to thank Virginia Lee,
My pleasure.
made and donated this lovely gardening basket, perfect for spring. So we'll see if these seeds have strength. Ooh, that's okay, that's okay. Sorry, that was just me falling out, don't worry.
Shirley Lembenstein.
Ah! I'll let you give it to her. And Virginia has offered to make gift baskets for our events this year, so be sure you always sign up for the drawings. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie, and thank you, Virginia. What a gorgeous basket and what a wonderful gift for us today. So at this time, I'd like to ask for Laura Packard to join me on stage. Laura has been an amazing asset to Seeds of Strength. Against all the challenges we faced this year, she led her committee through the necessary steps, keeping everyone and everything on schedule so we could get to this point today. Laura joined Seeds of Strength in January of 2018 and joined the Grants Committee in the same year, in the fall. She also is an active member in the Texas Retired Teachers Association, the Delta Kappa Gamma Society International, and Newcomers and Friends of Georgetown. She and her husband, Robert, have been married for 51 years. Congratulations, that's wonderful. Yes, and they have 2 daughters and 2 grandchildren. They're the reason she moved to Georgetown. I think they keep her kind of busy. So thank you, Laura, for your professionalism, your drive for excellence, and for your friendship.
Excuse me just a minute, okay. Oh, thank you, Karen. Isn't this exciting? Our first in-person event to be a celebration of our members and our grantees. This time last year, we were scrambling, trying to figure out how to replace our usual grant night that we were all so used to with a remote grant voting process. We worried about our applicants and how the nonprofits would cope with the pandemic. Would they even survive to spend our money if we gave it to them? Throughout the year, all of our Seeds of Strength committees and board members struggled to adapt, planning for and then canceling events that we all longed for, working to stay in contact with our members and encourage them to make their donations and invite their friends to join, cheering on our grantees as they created new ways to serve their clients when they needed them the most. Like every other organization, we learned about Zoom, and we made those meetings work for us. We discovered last year that watching our finalists on video and voting electronically worked very well. And so this year it was easy to go that route when we weren't going to be able to meet on May 6th as we had planned. So we actually had a much less stressful voting process, and today we're just going to celebrate the results. Our 2021 grantees are a diverse group of nonprofits. While most serve clients in all of Williamson County or the larger Austin area, some are local and exist just to serve our Georgetown residents. Some are very old and established, and others are very new. 2 received a grant the very first year of Seeds of Strength giving a grant in 2010, and 1 is getting their first Seeds of Strength grant today. What they have in common is that they are committed to meeting the needs of our Georgetown residents, and they are very much appreciated and valued by our Seeds of Strength members. So now it's my privilege to introduce our 2021-22 Seeds of Strength grantees. First is Age of Central Texas, and they are represented today by Jaden Beatty, Director of Development, and Annette Juba, Deputy Director. Suzanne Anderson didn't make it, huh? Y'all just stand right here. We're going to figure this out. Y'all just stand right here. Okay. In their video, Suzanne, who couldn't be with us today because of a dentist appointment, told us stories about their clients, both older adults and their caregivers, and their staff, to help us understand all the ways that they serve Georgetown residents. Jaden explained how our money will be used to support multiple programs designed to meet their clients' needs in order to reduce isolation of older adults and caregivers, improve the mental health of caregivers, and increase fall prevention. Age of Central Texas received an SOS grant in 2017, and this year's grant brings their total to $35,000. This year's $25,000 will cover a percentage of their expenses in providing all their services to help our Georgetown older adults and their caregivers thrive. So congratulations. On behalf of our 226 Seeds of Strength members, I'm pleased to award Age of Central Texas this check for $25,000. Yeah, we'll get the check. The microphone wasn't here when we set this up. I'll just scoot us. Okay. All right. Next is Austin Sunshine Camps. They're represented today by Megan Graylis, their Chief Development Officer. Just come on over here. I want them in the video, is how we get them over here. In their video, Erica Blue, their executive director, shared her story and told us how they used their 2019 grant to bring 61 Georgetown children to summer camp at no cost to them and their families. This was 21 more Georgetown campers that they had planned for in their application that year. That 2019 grant was their first Seeds of Strength grant, and this year brings their total to $40,000. Their $20,000 grant will pay for at least 40 Georgetown children to attend summer camp at no cost to them or their families. So congratulations. On behalf of our Seeds of Strength members, I'm pleased to award Austin Sunshine Camps this check for $20,000. Georgetown Backpack Buddies. They're going to let her get off the stage, and then I always worry about steps. So y'all come on over here and get the picture. So Georgetown Backpack Buddies is represented today by Bob Koska, board president, and board members Dan Phillips, Don Paul, and Duke Turpin, I'm sorry. Steve Parks didn't make it. Okay, in their video, Bob told us that their all-volunteer organization has sent home over 250,000 food packs, as their program has grown from 58 children in one elementary school to over 1,200 in all 17 Georgetown ISD schools. Georgetown Backpack Buddies received a Seeds of Strength grant in our first year, 2010, plus 3 more in 2011, 2017, and 2018. This year's grant brings their total to $95,000. They're good press. Their $25,000 grant, if I did my math correctly, will buy food for approximately 200 kids out of their 1,200 for the entire year. So congratulations. On behalf of our Seeds of Strength members, I'm pleased to award Georgetown Backpack Buddies this check for $25,000. I told them none of them had to talk today. They've already done it on their video. Next is Georgetown YMCA, represented by Kat Phelps, their executive director. And I didn't get to speak to you beforehand. We're so glad you're here. I'm sorry. Pam greeted you. In their video, Kat explained how their Y on the Fly program will provide after-school adventures for children who don't participate in regular Y activities, after-school programs at least, and they'll provide safe around water training for 33 Georgetown students. The Y received their first Seeds of Strength grant for $15,000 in 2019. This year's grant brings their total to $39,000. This year's $24,000 will pay part of the salaries for their fun bus counselors and other field trip expenses, as well as the Safety Around Water program for 33 Georgetown kids. So congratulations. On behalf of our Seeds of Strength members, I'm pleased to award Georgetown Family YMCA this check for $24,000. And next we have Girls Empowerment Network. They're represented today by Chelsea Dean Martinez, their development manager. In their video, Chelsea and Julia Cuba Lewis, their CEO, told us how their Girl Connect program transformed the lives of young girls through a group-based program that offers peer connection and support. They hope to usher in the next generation of women coming together to make a difference. I don't know if that was subliminal or what, but I picked up on that in your video. I watched it a few times. Good thinking. And then I didn't know this was even on our brochure till today. Girls Empowerment Network received Seeds of Strength grants in 2015 and 2019. This year's grant brings their total to $36,500. This year's $16,500 will pay for part of salaries for staff and supplies needed to provide their Girl Connect program for girls in Georgetown ISD. So congratulations. On behalf of our Seeds of Strength members, I'm pleased to award Girls Empowerment Network this check for $16,500. Now we have Helping Hands of Georgetown. They're represented today by Bob Weimer, the founder and board president, his wife Ellen Weimer, who's the operations manager, and their daughter Rebecca Huggins, their executive director. I'll let them get up here. In their video, Bob and Rebecca told us how they started 5 years ago with 12 brown bag meals and how they've grown as they work to meet the needs of the working poor and homeless in Georgetown with brown bag meals still, a mobile food pantry, help with phone bills, rent and utilities, and medical and mental health assistance. Today, they are receiving their very first Seeds of Strength grant, and we welcome them to the Seeds of Strength Call. Their $25,000 will pay for a part-time administrative assistant, some other administrative expenses, and insurance for their brand new mobile food pantry van. So congratulations. On behalf of our Seeds of Strength members, I'm pleased to award Helping Hands of Georgetown this check for $25,000. Okay, now rock right on center for kids. They're represented today by Nancy Krennick, their founder and executive director, and Kara Powell, their development director. And I didn't get to greet Nancy. Didn't get to see you earlier either. In Rock's video, Olivia Coleman, one of their, I got to get this right, PATH International Certified Therapeutic Riding Instructors, told us how Rock has grown since they started and described for us how they provide equine assistance services for children, adults, and veterans with physical, cognitive, and emotional challenges while keeping their services affordable or at no charge. Rock received a $10,000 grant in 2010, also Seeds of Strength first year. They received grants, 3 more grants in 2014, 2015, and 2017. So this grant brings their total to $99,000. Yay! This year's $24,000 will cover a fairly small percentage of their salary and benefits for all those PATH International Certified Therapeutic Riding Instructors that they need, like Olivia Coleman. So congratulations. On behalf of our Seeds of Strength members, I'm pleased to award Rock this check for $24,000. And last but certainly not least, we have Williamson County Children's Advocacy Center. They're represented today by Carrie Stanel, their executive director. We're all familiar with the CAC, I think. In their video, Tiffany Sturman, Director of Community Engagement, and Tori Algier, Community Education Coordinator, told us that they are the only nonprofit in Williamson County that provides child abuse prevention education for students in kindergarten through high school. They piloted their program in one school in Georgetown ISD during this past year, and this grant will allow them to extend their program throughout the district. Seeds of Strength awarded grants to the CAC in 2013, 2016, and 2019. This year's grant brings their total to $90,000. Their $25,000 grant will pay the salary of a part-time educator to provide their Prevent and Interrupt Child Abuse program in all the schools in Georgetown Independent School District. So congratulations. On behalf of our Seeds of Strength members, I'm pleased to award Williamson County Children's Advocacy Center this check for $25,000. Just thought of a question I need to ask her about Williamson County. So again, congratulations to all our grantees, and thank you to all our members for making all these grants possible.
Congratulations. Let's give them another big hand for all these wonderful grantees today. And I want to thank Laura and her committee. They've worked hard this year, and this whole process, as you know, starts in October, and it just moves on from there, and they've done a fabulous job. Lots of Zoom calls and a variety of things like that. So I want to thank the members at Seeds of Strength as well. Without you, none of this would be possible, and because of your memberships, we were able to give these funds to these deserving organizations today. So thank you all so much for your memberships. I'm sorry? $185,000. And that's not bad considering the year we have been through and trying to connect with the members. It's been very challenging, as you can imagine. But I think we've made it. We're just about to that finish line. Also, I want you to know that on the back of your program today is a list of all of the folks that are grantees, and their website is on there in case any of you are interested to look them up and maybe become a part of their organization in one way or another. Okay, so at this time, I would like to thank our current board members. To join me on stage as I call your name, if you'll come up over here, Barbara's going to hand you a little gift. This board has been totally amazing this year, so I wanted to recognize each and every one of them. So if you're here, please come forward as I call you. Incoming Chair, Susie Logan. Secretary, Janelle McNeil. Treasurer, Andrea Denton and Cindy Harrington. I don't know that Andrea is here, but I know Cindy is. And there's a reason we had two this year. Andrea added to her family this year. So Cindy stepped in early for us and kept us rolling. Terry Borzik, our immediate past chair and nominating committee chair. Communications chair, Gabrielle Madison. Compliance chair, Susie Logan. She gets 2 roses, Barbara. Actually, she'll probably end up with 3. She'll get the bouquet today. Our compliance co-chair, Mary Bray, is not able to join us today. She's not feeling well, so we will give her a thank you the next time we see her. Events chair, Michelle Cooper and Kim Solomon. Kim, are you in here? She's out there working, getting all of our goodies put together. Grants chair, Laura Packard. Membership chair, Katie Quinn. And her vice chair, Barbara Ramsey. Technology, Grace Pica. Members at large, Ann Kaiser, Jenny Sinchak, Theresa Verdonk, and Barb Ramsey. There, Barbara gets 2. But I wanted to have all of you up here with me because this is the driving force, you guys. These are the people that have kept Seeds of Strength going this year. They continued to forge ahead, overcoming challenges and obstacles, finding new ways to connect and recruit members so we could help our community through the nonprofit organizations that you see here today. What an amazing accomplishment. What an amazing group. Together, they have planned, accomplished, and overcome more obstacles than we would want to remember probably at this time. I also want you to know that we could not have done this without Sydney Decker in the back there. Wave at everyone, Sydney. She's been a driving force for us as well. She actually, when we put out our video series, trying to connect with all of our members, it was because we had Sydney's the only reason we were able to do that. We've updated our strategic plan and our bylaws. We've all become film stars, as I mentioned, with the help of Sydney. Some more than others. We keep pushing people in front of that camera. So with Sydney's efforts, then it was followed by the technology department that uploaded the videos to, we have a YouTube channel, y'all. We felt so important. Oh my gosh, we have a YouTube channel. That was great. And our communications team then tried to keep in touch with all of you through different ways of emailing and sending out newsletters, anything that we could to stay connected. The events committee, they took a little break this year. I think they kind of missed all the fun that they usually have, but they made today happen, and so we really appreciate that. We have all become accustomed to seeing each other in squares. We were little squares on the screens that you all are familiar with, and repeated more often than we liked. You are muted. Every time we tried to say something, we would remind them, we can't hear you, you're muted. So anyway, we've made it, you guys. The fiscal year we're to the finish line. Can you believe it? Yay. Now it's time for the compliance team to take over and work with the grantees to help them with the goals, to help them achieve their goals. It has been an honor to serve with you ladies. I'm going to get all choked up about this because I love you all so much. They make us look good, right? I mean, these girls right here is what makes us look good. So thank you so much for your service to Seeds of Strength and for being my friend this year. Thank you. Okay, so thank you again. I appreciate y'all. You can go ahead and have your seats. And so now I would like for Susie, just stay here with me. Where is Susie? There she is, okay. So looking ahead to next year, we don't know what it'll bring, and that's been proven this year, and that's for sure. But there is one thing that I do know. Seeds of Strength will be in good hands with Susie Logan as the chair. Susie joined Seeds of Strength in November of 2018, and by January, she was meeting with Terry Borzik and then Mary Bray regarding learning more about the Compliance Committee, and you know we're all kind of guilty of that. If you join, look out, because we're going to start asking you to help us out. So she met with them, and she became compliance chair, and then the rest is history. But let me tell you what, this girl did not slow down. She is currently the compliance chair, governance chair, and incoming chair. Yeah, she's done all of that this year. Susie was raised in Tomball, Texas, and has a bachelor's degree in business administration from Sam Houston State University. She and her husband are married with 2 grown daughters and 4 grandchildren, so that's awesome, yeah. Susie has worked side by side with me all year, and it's been my pleasure to get to know her more. So Susie, I have a little gift for you. This is for you. Thank you. You're welcome. And she gets the gavel. This has been in a box all year, and I said, oh gosh, where is that gavel? I have to pass it off to Susie. Obviously, we've had no need for this year, but it is, I'm excited to hand this to you as a symbol of transferring the leadership of Seeds of Strength over to you. You're welcome. So Susie, it's all yours when you unload all your goodies over there.
Need a bag. Well, don't go anywhere, Karen, because we, first off, certainly I want to thank you for your leadership this past year and your adaptability. So, and some words I put together for Karen, which I think will resonate with many of you. Karen, you're patient, you're kind, you're considerate, and most importantly, you're passionate about the success and growth of Seeds of Strength. And not to forget, I gave her the title of she's queen of the Zoom meetings. So I just didn't bring you a crown today. And I cannot think of any other person that I would have wanted to be in place with and be an understudy to prepare me for this incoming chair position. So with that, in honor of your success to this organization and appreciation from me, here is a small gift. So during this past year, we have continued to have conversations in committee and board meetings to ensure that we are prepared for the road ahead. We reviewed our mission statement and added focus and clear direction for the years that are ahead of us. In addition, we created a vision statement that provides stretch expectations and aspirations for the future. Exciting opportunities are ahead, ladies. Policies and procedures will be reviewed and updated again for some incorporation of new responsibilities as our first year as a standalone nonprofit organization. We will continue to improve financial responsibilities by evaluating the benefit of the opportunity to support major gifts and planned giving, and not to forget any ways that we can look for to engage more and more of our members in the organization. So, membership chair, you've got the goal in front of you to let's get energized and get members into the organization. So, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Terry Borzik as nominating chair this past year and her very competent committee. So thank you, Terry. And I now am pleased to introduce your board for next year. And if you will join me on the stage. Incoming Chair, Marcy Liddell. Secretary, Janelle McNeil. She's a returner. Treasurer, Cindy Harrington. Another returner.
Good.
Good. Immediate past chair and nominating committee chair, Karen Wilson. Communications chair, Amanda Still. Compliance chair, Kelly Linder. Events chair, Ann Kaiser. Grants chair, Pam Carlson. Membership chair, Gabrielle Madison. And our members at large, Nancy Biggs, Stephanie Blank, Terry Borzik, Katrina King, and Patty Moore. And I don't think Patty is unable, well, in fact, I think her lunch break is just about starting now, and she was going to join us a little bit later. But ladies and gentlemen of the audience, this is your new board for next year. Get in time. And thank you, members, for continuing to make a difference today and into the future. Without a doubt, 2021-22 might not look totally normal to us, but it will be phenomenal. Karen?
We're going to use the gavel.
And one last gesture, as current chair, Karen will get to close the meeting with the gavel she just gave me. So,
Thank you, Susie. Well, I want to thank you all so much for being here today. For those of you that joined us and would like to show this program to your friends, Sydney's been recording this, and it will be on our YouTube channel for you to see. And for those that couldn't make it today, hopefully they will go back and watch it. I'd like to thank again to Grace Bible Church for letting us come in here today to this beautiful facility, and to Cook Walden for our delicious food that we all enjoyed. Thank you all for supporting us today. Now the compliance team will meet with their grantees for photos on the side of the stage. I think Laura, or they're going to stay put. We're going to go over there. Okay. But they're going to meet their liaisons for this next year. And I want you all to please go back out and enjoy some more refreshments. I think we have plenty of things left out there. And thank you again for coming today. We sincerely appreciate it. Here we go, Susie. Ready? We're adjourned.